Today, my objective, regardless of age and setup. However, every can note that something social will common to Thailand. Heart disease. Why? Because disease occur very often. Okay? So, lifespan right too. Along the road with no accident.
It is usually fast affect something like that. Usually we use a fast.
Thank you very much. It's happy situation. So I give suggest today because many doctors afraid of 5 years sentence. You have 5 years to go.
Really do present like typical. It depends on the concept, next finding as well.
Give the hope that we can develop to be the healthy person or the mental aspect and social aspect of life in our concept of health.
So the meditation can change the life, can cure diseases, can cure cancer, any disease. I guess meditation can cure all any world, all the world can cure the disease and prolong life.
Don't do it well in the decreases on the heart. And in hypothyroidism, you have this pericardial effusion. You see, we can call it is that it's worse always in the early morning, and then it gets better and better. And measure that we're about to see that the lowering of the mineral hormones, and basically, and sublingual is quite the extent actually. You increase the body's production of testosterone because chicken, meat, and things like that have those swollen eyes.
Anyway, good is estrogen or progesterone therapy.
So you get the protection. Yeah, turn out most of them with a good diet treatment you cannot come spots. So you need and people get pigmentations. And they already see 2 lines lower on the Snellen chart. On the chart you see on 6 meters, 2 lines lower. In 3 on 4 cases. Almost no cases does not improve. They also read close by better. They see colors better. And it further improves their search to see if there's no stenosis of an artery there, there's no problem there. And there's not too high aldosterone.
No, but it's even better now. When I started 6 years ago, I had a blood pressure of 230 to 170 calm.
Form can adjust upward, but you see there's a bloated lower belly, so the food is not 100%. Look like maybe slightly here.
I cannot remember.
Citrate or
Citrate, yes. But this was, I think it was efficacy because I get diarrhea as first.
So that means getting too much.
Yeah.
So you need to take that. I still would take magnesium after the breakfast and not before. And you can also split the dose, take in the morning, midday, and late day. That will probably help. That will be better. So minerals in the food, it's fruits. You need to drink more water, and that you can heal high blood pressure problem. It can become normal, but if it's already so long the problem, it will take a lot of time to get better efficacy. Also, things that are done in people with high aldosterone that increase blood pressure is that they have regularly in the day 1 or 2 times or 3 times they put 10 minutes their legs higher than their head, and they lay down with legs, and that only in the present time. In the past we had a present time, and we only live in the present time. So if you miracles, the reason is that I can fully meditate. I'm fully in the present time. And now I try to be at each. Not for the moment, we're not able to totally stop aging and totally, but it's fascinating how you can see improvements. Now, I must admit that there's the greatest problem we have with our patients is that it's difficult to totally sufficiently improve their diet. Making them eat proteins in the morning only with a healthier body. And so we find we find a lot of different types of reversing aging phases. So patients who are on thyroid treatment often have to increase the dose of thyroid hormones on the therapy.
Seven neurologists, seven neuromedicine.
Naturally will come naturally a few days after oxytocin intake. And an excess of ACTH and a lack of cortisol. And you could do it and it still will work. You see there's also lip thinning. The lips get thinner because there's atrophy due to a lack of...
Suck up the nerves so that they don't come out the acid the older day.
They took out the nerves. It sucks. And you see that when I do this, there's little, and then we look at the eyebrows. You see the inner side of the eyebrows is somewhat missing. So if it's IGF-1, the regular one, it would be 1 milligram per day of IGF-1. And
okay, no problem. Now he take control 2.5 kilograms long time ago, but not now.
Thyroid hormones and the testosterone higher levels and the higher levels of IGF-1, etc., will improve your blood pressure, but you might need potassium and magnesium that will decrease the blood pressure. So like 2 grams of potassium in the morning, and maybe patient case or presentation. Patient case. So is there somebody of the audience who would like to come forward and we'll do a little training?
Traces of free radical damage among the aldehyde levels, which is, we know, a supporter of sublingual tablets. In Alzheimer's patients, we'll see the thyroid hormones because they also help for the memory. We'll see them a little later. But just don't forget that you will not be able to treat well an Alzheimer's patient to discriminate between something that is very important and something that is important to a lesser degree. Accessory things. So they cannot prioritize. Atrophy, first thing to think of is small IGF-1. So to reverse organ atrophy, first thing to think of is to provide IGF-1. On this direct solution, no problem. It looks like I was becoming super intelligent. I remember a patient saying, "Doctor, I absolutely do not understand how you can do this." I said, "What?" Also, you mentioned that you continue on taking more quickly the testosterone and thyroid hormones and some other treatments, melatonin and things like that are helpful.